My name is Devon. I was actually atheist before I found Christ. Got into just a little bit of trouble when I was younger and got put in drug court, I guess you could say, and just through community service got tied into the church. I remember I was just at a Bible study and we went into the sanctuary, and during prayer I was just like looking for something, and I remember like I just felt the Spirit, and it was just at that moment like something that you just know that you know that you know that you know is just real. One thing I've always had, and has really been big for me, is my prayer life. I've always been able to talk to God, even if I'm still being disobedient. I wouldn't come to Him when I was desperate. I would come to Him when I was mad. That was our relationship. There was always moments where, because I had a core foundation of God in my life and Jesus, there would be moments where people were hurting, or just moments where He would use me to intercede. It was just like something would just rise up out of me. In that moment, I would know. Like, I would just know, like, you know, like God is trying again to be faithful to me and call me back in this moment. I would try on my own, like in my own means. Like, I would try to just like read my Bible. It would start with like every day, and then it would evolve into every other day to once a month. And then, you know, I'm just not consuming anything at all, and then I'm right back. The foxes got me again. I'm cooking dinner, and Pastor Mike's on the TV, and my daughter's sitting down on the couch, and he's like, "Tulsa, Oklahoma, represent," or whatever. And my daughter's like, "Wait, he's from Tulsa?" Because she's heard him for years, you know, just in the background. I'm like, "Great, he's right down the street." We came here, of course, the next Sunday, and we show up here, had a great experience. Pastor Amberly's husband, Will, he just found me, and I was hurt during that time. And I remember he like really poured into me on my first Sunday here, and he's like, "I want you to come back." Part of him keeping me accountable every Sunday is what started to build that community. And then he immediately said, like, the accountability that I'm giving you, you can get through tribes. So the Holy Spirit said, "I don't want you to just join a tribe, I want you to lead one." In those moments of being intentional in this last like few seasons, so much has changed so fast, and He's done overly and abundantly. And so like to see how much He's done in such a quick time through my intentionality and my obedience, it's just like, wow, just see like where else He could take this, or where I could just see His hand. And Pastor Mike said this, one of the most fulfilling things you'll ever experience in life is a conversation. And in this last year, I have got to have more of those fulfilling conversations to fulfill me for a lifetime, honestly.